Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe here, Health for Thought. First of all, this ginger beard has got to go. I realize that. I just don't really know if I'm going to dye it like I have previously, which I always end up going way too dark, and it doesn't even match the top of my head, or just shaving it. But it is Movember, so that'd kind of be a crime to shave it. So I'm probably going to go with the first option. But anyways, that has nothing to do with this video. Pretty much what I wanted to talk about is, since I've gotten out here, I've had a gym to go to, but it really doesn't have much at all. It has pretty much all the cardio machines that you could really want, but as far as weights go, like, there aren't even any free weights, put it that way. So although I've been still trying to maintain as best I can as far as just like the weights go, you know, just doing the best I can with what I have been doing a lot of HIIT cardio. I gotta be honest, I'm really enjoying the results I'm seeing from it, mainly just feeling better overall and feeling a lot more just healthier and energetic, I guess, than I was previously just from doing weights. Now, I've told you I incorporate a little bit of cardio on a bulk, but normally not too much, and definitely if I do HIIT cardio, it'd just be like once a week. But this week I've already done it 3 times, and I've actually felt great. I always thought that doing it 3 to 4 times was kind of pushing it, especially when you're incorporating weights, which it might be when I actually go back to hitting the weights really hard again. But for now, I'm loving it, and I really want to keep incorporating it into my bulking routine. As you guys know, I like to experiment with different things and see what works for my body and what doesn't. And but I tend to sometimes not stay with something long enough, so this time I would definitely allot the right amount of time, even if that means going into it a little bit into the summer too before cutting. But what I wanted to share with you guys is that I wanted to try 2 things, and one of them is something that obviously is still kind of a hot topic and a lot of people bring up, and that's intermittent fasting. But for right now, what I am trying, and I kind of started it probably about a month ago, and I guess it's somewhat hit a roadblock because of the weight situation, but really not necessarily, especially because I've only been out here like not even 2 weeks. But basically what I'm doing now is trying the theory of like eating a ton, like I'm eating a ton of calories, but at the same time having that high energy level and burning a lot of calories, and seeing if that actually, you know, helps me, number one, stay leaner on a bulk ultimately, and number 2, if I notice that I'm able to gain muscle at a better rate just because I'm like healthier, if that makes sense, or more active, and just my body's in a better state than eating kind of a lower amount of calories, but then kind of just hitting the weights, not really paying attention to cardio. And usually, I mean, honestly, even though I'm still hitting the weights, when I'm doing that kind of stuff and only doing weights and not really focusing on cardio too much, then I tend to feel a little more sluggish than I do now. Like now I'm just feeling great after starting, especially this week, doing the HIIT cardio 3 times, which I think this week I'm going to keep it 3 and maybe try 4 next week, but I'm definitely not going to go any further than that. But anyways, that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to continually let you know how that's progressing. But I did want to also let you guys know that after this, for basically, I'm kind of breaking this bulk into 2 halves. The second half, I'm going to try to bulk on intermittent fasting while doing intermittent fasting. And it's always kind of been something, since I heard of it, that didn't really make much sense to me, but I've heard great things. And I'm sure in the comment section I'll see plenty of more things, because I know a lot of you guys are really into it, which is awesome. If it's working for you, great. I hope it works for me as well. But you know, I'll keep you up to date and in the loop on when I start that and how that's going, and you know, the specifics. But for right now, to give you a general, like I'm really not tracking my macros exact like I do like on a cut, but I would say I'm probably consuming around like 400 to 4,500 calories, which is maybe for some people not really a lot. Like some people, I understand, probably couldn't even bulk on that amount for you ectomorphs, but for me, that's a ton of calories. So I'm making sure that I'm also burning a lot. I'm also really active. I'm always drumming now because that's obviously a huge part of my life and the reason I moved out here. So I got that covered, and so far so good. So I've noticed that I've been able to stay at the body fat percentage generally that I want to and not go over. While I feel like I'm seeing size gains too, I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna probably do this through this year and probably into January, and then the second part where I'm gonna do the bulk while doing intermittent fasting, I think that might actually go even into June, maybe. We'll see. But I don't have like a specific time period that I'm looking to then cut down and see what I look like, show off all the muscle that I hopefully will have gained. So that's okay. So it's kind of a little bit up in the air right now, but ultimately, I kind of have like this, I kind of have it in my head like what I want to do, but I'm not exactly sure. So anyways, if any of you guys are doing either of these methods, I guess, while bulking, and basically what it is in order to kind of stay leaner during a bulk, but also just feel better and energetic, which I've heard both of these methods have worked in that regard, and I'm feeling the first one already. So I can already give you some feedback on that. But let me know in the comments if you guys are either doing one or the other and how it's working out for you. And I'll obviously keep you updated with what's going on with me. Side note, band stuff's going great. We're continuing to write. I'll let you know when I will be hitting another gym that will actually have like all the stuff that I had previously. But I do have some other workouts that I'm going to be throwing up, and actually one of them is going to be tomorrow, and that's going to be an arm workout that was actually pretty awesome. And it was the last workout that I had back in Phoenix. I know you guys love those arm workouts, and this one was definitely one that I used a lot back in the day when I gained most of my size anyway, so I figure I'll throw that up. So keep a lookout for that. Till next time, guys, Joe from Health for Thought. Peace.